What is up, guys? Today is December 22nd, 2014, and I've got 4004 test 22 for you guys. It's kind of funny that I decided to film this test today. It's the 22nd test on the 22nd day of December. So, it's pretty cool that it kind of worked out like this. Got a pretty basic setup for you guys today. Got my Gentex Commander 2 GEC24-1575WR. You guys have not seen this and my Commander 3 horn strobe since 4004 test 2 on the old 4004, so you guys have not seen these things in a while. I'm only using my Commander 2 today, and it's set to code 3 horn instead of code 3 chime, which I used in test 2. Pull stations are the same. Got one of my MBG12 LO pull stations and my 4251-20 pull station. I probably will not be using this pull station today, just because I used it in the last test, but I'll be using this one. Excluding this pull station, just looking at these two, this, just so you know, this is a pretty common combination in my area of alarms. Got my BG12, and they usually use BG12s and Commander 3s, although more often I do see BG12s with Spectre Alert Advances. That's a pretty common combination these days, probably just because of how cheap BG12s and Advances are. However, I do not have a Spectre Alert Advance. I used to, but I'm going to try to get a new one pretty soon here, just FYI. So yeah, I don't know what else to say in that. Also note, this is the later version of the Commander 2. I've had this for quite a while now, but just in case you guys don't know, this is the later version of the Commander 2. It's got all the same tones as the Commander 3, but except it does not have the multi-candela option that the Commander 3 does, but with exception to that, this is basically the same thing as my Commander 3, except this one is different from this one in color too. So, anyway, I think we're going to go ahead and get started here. As I said, it's on code 3 horn, panels on continuous, of course. Got this set to 4-wire operation, so the strobe will keep flashing until I reset the system, because it's on NAC too. So here we go. Just gonna pull. Come on, key. Just gonna pull the 4251. No, I'm sorry. Pull the MBG12 LO. So here we go. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my keys. Something I've observed that I do very often in these tests after rewatching my videos is, before I pull the device, I have the instinct to take the keys out of the panel for some reason. But then I just end up putting them back in to open the panel. I have no idea why I do that. Maybe I think I'm going to reset the pull station first or whatever. I don't know, but I do prefer to silence before resetting. Unless I do a key activation, then I can take the key out of the panel. But anyway, let's quickly reset the BG12. Yeah, just something I observed that I do. I don't know why. Just a habit, I suppose. Oops. Sometimes I have a hard time with this key. Again, until I mount the system, I'm going to have to set the camera down with the BG12s. Alright, let's find my Simplex key here. Darn it. Drop my keys again. This is like the 20th take of this test. I mean, my videos have got to be perfect. You know, I just have a really strange thing to where if I make like one big mistake or whatever, I just have to retake the video, so. Alright, system is resetting. I don't think there's a lot more to say besides that. As far as this, I'm just going to go into some other updates. So, Christmas is coming up, as you guys know, in about 3 days. Wow, you know, Christmas is coming fast. For me, it feels like Christmas has already gone by, because we had our Christmas party on Friday night. Did we? No, on Saturday night. We had our family Christmas party on Dad's side of the family. On Thursday, we'll have our Christmas party with my mom's side of the family in Rockford. But for me, it kind of feels like Christmas already went by. Still got our Christmas lights up. I'm going to see if I can do a Christmas light tour of my house pretty soon, actually. So, just so you guys know, it's not going to be here on Christmas, and of course I'm not going to make a test on Christmas because we'll be in Rockford with family. But, I will be getting a new device for Christmas. Probably, well, one of them, probably only one device, but possibly two. I'm not going to tell you guys what that device is, but I will give you a hint. It's a Wheelock device. And it's older than this. Oops, want to be careful with this. This is my Wheelock chime. It's from '96. So just to give you a hint, it's a Wheelock device and it's older than this. So that's your hint. And the other hint is also that I'm showing you guys this device. That's kind of give you 3 hints there. So 2 or 3 hints. So that should be here. I just got it ordered today for Christmas. That's one of my Christmas presents for this year. That should be here probably within the next few days, so that'll definitely be in 4004 test 23. Also, to clear up something I said from the last test, in the last video, I did mention that, I think in 4004 test 21 I mentioned this, and also in my 500 subscriber special, I think I said something about having... about buying some kind of like voice evacuation panel for Christmas. Just so you guys know, I made a big mistake with that. I will not be having a voice evacuation panel here because that panel I saw on eBay was something completely different. And I thought it was a voice evacuation panel, but it turns out it was only part of one. So that was a big like letdown. But so just so you guys know, there will not be voice evacuation on this system, so I will not be using my speaker strobes probably for a while now. It'll probably take me another like year or so to get some kind of panel like that, if not longer. Something else I like to say is 2015 is going to be here fast, you know, and this year just flew by, and I have a feeling that these last few days of December are just going to fly by very fast. This is my first week off of school out of the 2 weeks we've got off, so I'm not going to ask my dad for this now, but I think sometime in January or February maybe I'm going to start to think about taking this system down and getting it up on the wall. I know I've mentioned that in the last few videos that I like to mount the system, but I think that's going to be my 2015 New Year's resolution, is to get this system mounted, because I'm just tired of sitting here on the floor like this just making these tests. If I can get this system up on the wall, I can actually start to call this. I can actually start to call those system tests then. I'm probably gonna have to get some new smoke detectors, because as far as I know, all 3 of those are fried. But first, my dad's got to get some kind of board from his work and mount it over there so we don't put a lot of holes in the wall. But yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I'll probably make it just, you know, to floor system test 30 or something before I get the system mounted. But let's hope I can have this system mounted sometime in 2015. So, also, I've been trying to stay updated on the Charlestown Mall renovation. I have not really caught up with it a lot. Stayed updated, and the guy has not gotten back to me about the replacement of the fire alarms. But I'm going to try to contact him, because they're going to be doing the renovation next year. So I'm going to see if I can contact him after the holidays are over, and the guy over there, and see about obtaining the old fire alarm parts. But for now, we're just going to try to take it day by day, you know, and get through Christmas and stuff. So expect a new device. A new device in 4004 test 23. If you guys would like to put your guesses down there in the comments, then please do, but I'm not going to tell you until 4004 test 23. So thank you guys for watching, and that will be it.